Illume give me strength.
Do I keep Power Word Shield? I really don't have that many minions in my deck. It's such a good card. Maybe I keep one. I still want to draw a Northshire Cleric. This hand is actually quite good. Potion of Madness is probably pretty good against Shaman. I have to imagine he's playing a bunch of token garbage. Although a lot of that stuff is like 1/2s, which doesn't trade very well into each other. Probably still a nice pickup though. Let's go for Cleric here. There's some incentive to not use my Power Word Shield here since I did pick up a Wild Pyromancer. But the Cleric does a pretty good job of smacking down his dudes. Wonder if I should just Inner Fire to make a 5/5 Cleric here. I could even play Pyro along with that, but the Pyro is just so good. What if I just play Humongous Razorleaf and pass? Nothing too flashy, play Shadow Visions next turn, try to look for a silence. Or I could Shadow Visions here if I pick up a Circle of Healing, coin the Pyro, or no, I'd have to do it in the other order. Let's just go Razorleaf pass. I think this is actually a pretty tough turn. There are like 8 different reasonable ways that this turn could have been played. And I'm gonna go for the little pussy bitch passive one. Wow, Iron for a Grizzly, huh? Let's go for Pyro Shadow Visions here. Oh god, Circle is so tempting. I can draw 6 cards off Circle. I'll actually overdraw one. So good though. I think I have to play Circle before going for like a coin Potion of Madness here. Which unfortunately means I am going to overdraw. Oh, I didn't have time to do that. I overdrew the Stormwind champion anyway. Didn't have time to make the attack. It's fucking dumb. You used to be able to target when it was still on their side of the board, but I guess they took that out. That's really annoying. And of course I overdrew the only card I'm not allowed to overdraw. Let's start with a Purify on this guy. Holy Smite's pretty decent. Let's go for a Pyro Holy Smite here, clean up his board. I think this game is still winnable. It's really fucking annoying that I have to play it like this though, that I couldn't just attack with the 1/2 into the 3/1. Wow, the Binding Heal's actually really good on the Razorleaf here. I can actually smack him for 16 here if I really want. Probably not really, like, super worth it, though. Do I want to go ahead and play Shadow Visions here? I should have done this first, but I guess I'm going to. Take the Power Word Shield. I wonder if I can kill him next turn. Power Word Shield, Divine Spirit, Inner Fire is 20 damage. My other Razorleaf will be 4. Looks like I probably won't have lethal. Well, I would have to draw another silence to get through that taunt anyway. Let's start with the Power Word Shield here. Divine Spirit, is that lethal? I believe it is. Because I silence this. It goes up to 8. Well, that was fucking stupid. I overdrew my win condition, and the game fucked me over with animations, and I still won. Okay.
Give me strength.
Do I keep Potion of Madness? It's probably pretty good against Pirate Warrior. I guess I'm gonna keep these as anti-aggro cards. Alright, it is Pirate Warrior, and he drew patches, so definitely happy about that. I think I'm gonna Hero Power Pass here. Doing nothing here means that if he plays like a Bloodsteel Raider next turn, I can kill it with Potion of Madness plus Holy Smite. Similar for a Captain. Can't deal with the Frothing though, unfortunately. I think I'm just chilling. I'm in a pretty bad spot here though, I think. Just don't have answers to his stuff. I can play the Radiant Elemental here, but it just dies to the War Axe. It's at least a distraction, I guess, but it's just not that good. I guess I'm just passing. Playing the Bully next turn, maybe? Alright, so now my Potion of Madness into, or with Frothing into the Kor'kron Elite is actually pretty good. I'm getting low on life, though. That's a good pickup. I guess I can play this for free, huh? Probably want the Binding Heal. So I believe the play here is Potion of Madness this guy, and then we Holy Smite the patches to buff the Frothing so it trades with the Kor'kron Elite. And then I think I'm just gonna Hero Power here. Actually, let's go ahead and throw an Inner Fire on this guy. That way I don't have to worry about, like, Kor'kron plus N'Zoth's First Mate trading into it or something. It's kind of a waste against an Arcanite Reaper, unfortunately. But if that guy lived, it could have been really strong for me. But he didn't, and I think that's fine. I'm actually not in a terrible spot. The main problem right now is just that my hand doesn't really do much. Oh yeah, okay, I'm fucked now. Yep, GG. On to the next game. Let's just move on.
It is finished. You win. Give me strength.
I think I'm assuming this is Pirate Warrior, and against Pirate Warrior, I like keeping this Radiant Elemental Power Word Shield combo. Might even keep the Shadow Visions, since I do have the Radiant Elemental already. I'd rather have a Cleric, I'd rather have a Divine Spirit, Pyromancer, Razorleaf. Let's actually toss the Shadow Visions. I think it's like an okay keep, but probably not ideal.
Blessings to you.
Hey, drew patches. Oops.
A mistake.
If I play Radiant Elemental Power Word Shield here, it's a 2/5, he's on exactly 2 mana since I'm the one with the coin. He could kill it with Heroic Strike. So the other play is wait until next turn and go for Radiant Elemental Power Word Shield coin Divine Spirit. But I give him a turn to set stuff up. I think I'm just gonna hope he doesn't have Heroic Strike. It's pretty hard to play around exactly that. If he has it though, it's pretty bad for me. I mean, at least he kind of skips the turn, doesn't develop anything. But it's not like I can really take advantage of the tempo on turn 2. Alright, looks like this guy is going to live long enough for a Divine Spirit. Maybe I can even pick up an Inner Fire here. Yeah, I think it's got to be the Inner Fire, right? Do I just start beating his ass this turn? Smack him for 10? What's he do against a 10-10? Fuck you. Take 10 damage. Eat my damage, pirate noob.
Trust the pirate's code.
Wow, that's a terrible draw. Should I kill the South Sea Captain, or should I just keep beating his ass? If I hit him for 10 here, he goes down to 10. He armors up to 12, and I have lethal with Stormwind Knight next turn. If I spin the Silence here, he only has 6 power on board. It's actually pretty difficult for him to kill the Elemental. Yeah, I mean, I think the play is just keep beating his ass. Seems good. Mortal Strike and Korkron are both ways for him to stay alive.
Blood and plunder.
He's fucking dead. This deck is so stupid sometimes. I mean, not like this deck specifically, but this whole like Radiant Elemental Inner Fire garbage. God, I hate being on the receiving end of this shit.
My beloved Twitter.
My dear Malfurion.
I'm assuming he's aggro, so I'm gonna keep the Radiant Elemental. Silence is okay. If he goes for like Enchanted Raven into Mark of Yasharaj, the silence can be pretty strong. Although he's gonna get a trade out of it first, so probably not that good. It's good against Vicious Fledgling, I guess.
Is someone injured?
Let's just go ahead and throw out our Cleric here. So this is actually pretty interesting. He didn't play a 1-drop, so I don't know if he's actually aggro or Jade or what the deal is. If he's aggro, it's definitely the best play to just go Radiant Elemental Power Word Shield. I guess that's probably the best play against Jade Druid too. Because like, what's he gonna do against a 2/5?
Right away.
But on the other hand, I can't really take too much advantage of its effect against Jade Druid. Or really even against aggro Druid. But if he plays a thing here, and I can go Cleric, get double draw off my hero power, that could be pretty strong. So it looks like he's definitely not aggro at this point. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's 100%. He's not aggro. The Razorleaf is a really good draw here, since I have the Silence in my hand already. Also, if he is Jade, this is his Jade Blossom turn, which means he would have to put a 1/1 on the board, which means I would get the draw. What's this, though? It's like Aya or the 3/6 guy. Oh my god, I can draw so many cards. How many cards can I draw here? I guess only 4, realistically. Well, 6 with my hero power. I mean, I think drawing cards here is the play, right? Oh no, I can draw off the Cleric too.
Right away.
Do I want to draw with this? 6 cards? Yeah, I think I want to draw 6 cards.
Well played.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and play this, I guess. Oh my god, the other circle. Probably just take the Shadow Visions. Alright. So I could have taken the circle there, I could have played Pyro, Binding Heal, Circle, but I definitely would have drawn too many cards. I don't think that was the play. It might have still been correct to take the circle, assuming that I can draw maybe like 6 more cards this turn with it instead of 10. But it's also possible that just going for the Power Word Shield was good there. So he's dead, right? No. I don't have a Divine Spirit. He's not dead. So I have 8 cards in hand.
Right away.
Let's bump here. Heal this to draw 2. Let's go ahead and purify one of the clerics. I'm drawing enough cards anyway. And then we'll steal this guy and trade him off. And I'll probably just go ahead and inner fire this guy, since I did pick up the other inner fire.
Right away.
If I want to inner fire this guy for 3 damage, that's probably not really worth.
I can see.
Alright, well. Poor guy just got wrecked.